very good morning and welcome to Kowloon Cricket Club for the KCC Morning League. It's Grade 1, Bushy with you. Sky Warriors Marvels for the first time this season in action against the Titans. The Marvels winning the toss, electing to have a bowl first. There they are on screen with the two umpires. Umpire Akash Yadav, they're doing some catching practice, and umpire Imran just handing off his backpack. Heading out to the middle for the Titans to bat first, Harendra Rawat and Venkatesh. There they come, out of the swimming pool pavilion where we are broadcasting from. Not far away from the KCC countdown clock and get this first game of two this week underway for the KCC Morning League. Simit Parekh to open the bowling for Sky Warrior Marvels from the Austin Road end, which is an interesting choice. Means over number 20 if they get there. We'll be to the short pavilion end. We're ready to get underway. Khan Bajedia with the wicket-keeping gloves on, and immediately he has some work to do down leg. First runs on the board for the Titans. Gets the line better this time, Simit. On strike, Harendra Rawat. It's a combined Sky Warriors team in Grade 1 this year. The Avengers and Marvels combining into one Marvels, so just one Sky Warriors team in Grade 1. Apologies for the loss of broadcast there. We lost power. All the cameras and internet went down, but we're back. Captain Ankit Shah bowling over number 2. Work to do in the deep. It'll be picked up by Shail Shah. He's got a good arm, but they safely get back for a double. Have a look at the side for today. Start with the marbles. Pranav Shah, Harsh Dagani, Shayal Shah, Sambhav Shah, the captain Ankit Shah, Anka Vashishta, Khan Bajetia there. Bottom of screen as Simit Parekh continues. Almost pops back up. Lots of chat out there in the field at the moment from the Warriors. Neil Patwar, Saga Modi, Somal Shah and Simit Parekh round out the playing 11 today for the marbles. We'll have a look at the team for the Titans today. Obviously, Venkatesh Baminini and Harendra Rawat. Calls of catch as it skies over the top of Bajeta's head. So the two openers out of the middle. Also, Aji Chako, Arun Desai, Ramakrishnan Saranga, Shashank Chandru, Iftikhar Ahmed, Giri, Jafar Khan, the captain Hitesh Chabria, and a new player today for the Titans. First time seeing Kumar Singh in the squad. Solid start here for the Titans. 11 so far in the third. And that has been smoked up and over the top of the marbles tent. And Shayal Shah will have to go collect it as Byron Baloch puts the little lamp light on to signal a big maximum. Good morning to Myra, joining me as always in the Morning League broadcast. Let's have a look at this one. He's picked it up outside off and dispatched it through mid-wicket. There's Lampy. That's where Myra's sitting. That's where I'm standing, as I always do when I commentate. Simit resets. That was clever bowling. He took the pace off that one, but somehow it's going to fall safely. Just skied up in the air. Watch it on the replay. Oh, I think that was the 6, actually. We'll see if we can get a replay on this one. There we go. That's the slower ball, and it's gone skied up in the air. And nobody there to catch it. Back live. And just eased around the corner to square leg for a single. That's going to be a no ball off the pitch. No ball. Free hit coming up for Rawat. It's unlucky not to find a wicket so far in this over, but it's also gone for plenty. 12 runs already and a free hit to try to finish off the over. And that's gone all the way as well. Through cow corner this time, up and over the top of Shah Shah's head for the second time this over. So 18 runs coming from the third, halfway through the power play. The Titans 26 for the loss of no wicket. I said earlier that they were bowling from the Austin Road end. Of course we only bowl from the Austin Road end. It was just that during that post-typhoon regatta, we were playing from the pavilion end, so I got all confused. Into the fourth over, Captain Ankit Shah to continue. Oh, Venkatesh was looking to go big through mid-wicket. Just went forward of square, didn't collect it all. Will only get a single. Been a busy man, young Jal Shah out in the deep on the leg side. Look at the fielding positions. They've got a fly gully, backward point and point, cover and extra cover, mid-off. Well, you know who's going to go field that one. It's that man again. Shail Shah. So on the leg side, they do have a long on, Sagar Modi, and of course Shail Shah, and then a square leg. Only three, so 6-3 offside field. Oh, that has been absolutely delivered up and over the ropes. Long way back through cow corner. This time it's Venkatesh getting his first maximum. There it is, launched up and over onto the protective covers. Oh, calls a catch, splits the gap. 3 cover, point, backward point, goes between point and cover. In the air, but no danger wide of the outstretched right hand. Neil Patwa at point. Very good fielder, but wasn't in his range to get any hands on that one. The runs continue to flow for the Titans. That's so wide. All right, it's another cow corner maximum. Both players now up to 21 apiece. Venkatesh going quicker than Rawat. Over run a ball, 2 runs a ball, I should say. 21 off 10. Strike rate over 200. And this one's just defended to finish off another big over. 19 runs coming from the fourth. Titans 45 for none. Change in bowling for the Marvels for the first time today. Sagar Modi into the attack to bowl over number 5. This is interesting. They're bringing Shail Shah inside the circle now from mid-wicket. With Sagar's bowling, they want a deep cover point. And a deep third. Tries to keep it outside the line of off, but too far to start with. That's a huge swing and a miss. Khan Bajedia thought he heard something, so the rest went up. But this is just a big fresh airy from Venki. It was Saga that went up first, in fact, and the rest went up. That's a slower ball, but Venki's picked it as he came down the pitch and gone up and over the top of mid-off for 4. 50 up for the Titans with that boundary. Halfway through the 5th over. Watch the replay of how they brought up the 50. It was outside off. It was almost wide, but Venki's got it straight out of the screws and gone down to the long boundary. So they've ball chased here, the Marvels, put a long off in place. Didn't get all of this one, but he's got enough on it to get 4. Racing away here, the Titans. Slow start in the first couple of overs, but since then, it's massive. Strike rate of 207 for Venki. Still swinging hard, but that one just dribbles to square leg. Oh, he's picked that up beautifully. Backward a square for 6. Runs continue to flow. End of the over, 16 runs this time. They've gone for 18, 19 and 16 in the last 3, the Marvels, and the Titans raced away. After 5, they're 61 for the loss of no wicket.
It's the 8 for 52 podcast, driven by Cricket Hong Kong China, proudly supported by CricBuzz. This week, Hong Kong China men's player Kowloon Cricket joins us in the dugout. Watch on Cricket Hong Kong China YouTube, listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, make sure you check out the all-new 8 for 52 podcast and a new episode coming out tomorrow night with the new head coach of Hong Kong China, Kaushal Silva. Anchor Vashista to bowl the final over of the power play, as this could be out straight away. It is. It's chopped away to the fly third. Pranav Shah takes a nice easy catch, and the dangerous Harendra Rawat departs. Good catch from Pranav. Iftikhar Ahmed coming to the crease in the 6th. And after a blistering start, a 61-run partnership, the Marvels finally find a wicket. Tidy outside off. after the wicket. Iftikhar just watching the first delivery. This one cut away along the ground to Patwar at point and ricochets off him and goes to backward point. This is a very tidy over. Good fight back by the Marvels at the end of the power play with one ball left. Iftikhar at the moment unable to get off the mark. He's really quiet for long though. Oh, wasn't far past the left hand of Anka Vashishta. But he will get off the mark, retain strike. Power play done. The Titans 62 for 1. Sagamodi to continue. He's going to start the same way he started his first over, outside off, too far for an extra. That's pulled away hard. Again, now it's Iftikhar picking out Shayal Shah. Not sure why Myra wanted to put the lamp on. Just wanted to get on camera again. Change the camera angle and signal a single to the umpire. Well, this is going to be close. Again, it's to Pranav. He decides not to pull the trigger, so they'll take a single. And again, this time Iftikhar decides to roll along the ground to Pranav. We said Shah was busy earlier out at deep mid-wicket. Now Pranav's getting picked out at the fly gully, whether it's aerial for a catch or along the ground. Sambhav Shah, top of screen there at long on. Back playing after his broken thumb. Too wide. And will be signalled so. Oh, that's beautifully timed. Going through cover point. Split the gap with 2 out in the deep. Oh, sorry, that was Venkatesh that smashed that one. Continuing on with his 4th maximum. Iftikhar will face Anka Vashishta again. Pulls away out through mid-wicket to Shale. I don't want to mention it, but there are some very dark clouds just to the northwest of the ground, which I can see out from the swimming pool pavilion. Hopefully they stay there. And didn't quite pick it up, but got enough on it. Short boundary, backward of square. Gets the 4. And the man, Neil Patwa, waiting for the catch there at square leg, but this one went backward of square enough and cleared the infield as well. This time a single. Oh, he's found the gap backward of point this time. Picked the gap between 2. Short boundary down to the Boundary Cafe. A very good morning to the KCC members coming in to enjoy some breakfast. The sun has found a gap in the clouds. That's good. The sun is obviously on the opposite side of where those dark clouds are that I was talking about. As it stands, the KCC ground looks resplendent in an early morning light. As was that shot from Iftikhar for 4. This time 2 straight 2 point. And that's the end of the over. 8 done. Titans still going at over 10s, 10.88 there, 87 for 1. And change in bowling, Shal Shah into the attack for the first time today. He's just getting his field set. He's got a long on, long off. He wants both of them wider, as you can see, just pushing them wide. A cow corner in the deep and deep square leg plus a deep cover. Who will have to do some work here. Won't get there. He will get there. Good dive and slide in the field. Wow, that's brilliant. Saved 3 runs. Kept it down to 1. Iftikhar wasn't willing to run on the arm, which was wise. Might be Harsh Jagani out there, a deep cover, who's again in the action. 1 bounce this time. Didn't have to run nearly as far. And it is Harsh Jagani. Very good in the outfield as always, as many of these Sky Warriors players are. And got that one to bounce and turn. Venkatesh still going at over 200s. Under the thigh pad this time. He's just Just watching that ball from Shale. I think that was the mix-up ball. Bowling some wrist spin. Some leg spin. Oh, another good one. Getting it to turn away with the leg spin. Tidy start so far from Shale. Oh, and again. Just too good there. Venkatesh not able to find bat on ball. 4 dots in a row for the 9th. That is rain. I said there was dark clouds. Doesn't seem the players are too worried, but it looks heavy on the cameras. Myra's saying, to be fine, just a passing shower. Now looks okay that way. That's obviously the view the players have then. It's weird because the sun's on the other side, and that's where the sunshine's still showing. Sambhav Shah bowled the 10th. Oh, I think that hit the stumps. Fortunately, we don't have the clip of it, but I think that came off the bottom edge of the bat from Iftikhar on that first delivery and hit the off stump, and the bail didn't come off. And this time it's a drop catch. Khan's just hanging his head in shame. There's the replay. This time proper bat on ball. Straight to Shale now at point. It doesn't matter where he's fielding, he's going to end up with the ball, it would seem. Well, that really was just a little passing shower, wasn't it? Oh, calls a catch, but the gap has been found again. Through backward point for 4. Ends a string of 8 dot balls from the Marvels. Back live. And that one's just dribbled along the ground to point. So it'll just be the boundary in the 10th. At the halfway mark of the first innings, Titans 93 for 1. Still a bit of rain around, but Shale Shah is struck with the LBW. And it's going to be Venkatesh falling just short of his half century, 48 off 25 deliveries. Shale has struck. Watching all the other action as umpire Akash Yadav slowly puts the finger up. Ajit Chacko coming to the crease at number 4. Ajit Chacko to the crease. Big hitting Chacko. He's got a tick under 10 overs to see where he can put the Titans score. They're on track for a nice, healthy one today so far. And after the wicket, we'll put another W in, but this time a WD for the extra. Catch taken, a huge wicket. Neil Patwa taking the catch at square leg, and Shale Shah's got 2 in and over. The very dangerous Aji Chaka departs for a duck, and the Titans lose their third on 94. Arun Desai coming to the crease. 2 wickets, 3 Ws for Shao Shah this over. 2 nice big red ones, one he'll ignore with the extra. If he gets a wicket here, it's going to be one of those weird ones where he's got 3 wickets in 3 balls, but not a hat-trick. Didn't release that one. Did he clip the stumps? So that's why he didn't bother to release. If so, that's very clever. Along the ground to point. So it's not even a make-believe hat-trick. It's just a dot. It's Neil Power. He took the catch. He's being moved out of mid-wicket, out of square leg, I should say, and to point so they can have point, backward point and gully. Obviously expecting a bit of a top edge here from Arun Desai, perhaps. Almost. Along the ground to Pranav. Swats hard out to deep. What's that? Deep square leg. Sagamodi out there. I like that you keep switching to that camera, Mara, because it keeps telling me if it's raining or not. You can't tell on this one, but every time you switch to the Boundary Cafe camera, I can still see that it's raining a touch. The thing is, it's not raining on this side of the ground. The tents are dry. It's raining on the other side of the ground from the swimming pool pavilion, which is rather odd. That is some very specific rain. Has it finished? There's still a little bit of drizzle there. It's either that or... No, still there. But there is nothing on our side. How bizarre. Sundar Shah to continue. Shah after a blistering over 3 runs, 2 wickets, getting the marvels back in the game. And they're still very dangerous. Iftikhar Ahmed out in the middle on strike, swinging hard. Started that one a little wide and a chop down into Pranav again. Oh, cause of catch. Picks out Shale. And backward point. Keeping that 3-player cordon from point around a fly gully in place for Sambhav. Oh, he's given him a full toss. He didn't get punished completely for it. It'll be a 4. Iftikhar knows he's missed out there. That one should have been up and over the ropes, but 4 is good. Breaks the pressure. Some very good overs here from the Marvels. This time gets plenty on it. A couple of bounces over the rope. 3 backward point this time. It's nicely played. Won't beat the infield though. So take a single. Retain strike. 9 runs coming from the 12th. Titans 105 for 3. Shale Shah to continue. Now that's what I thought he was going to do last over. Does it this over. Big 6 from Iftikhar. His first maximum. That's what he can do. It'll take some time to recover that ball as you watch the replay. Along the ground back to Shale this time from Iftikhar. Calls a catch. The catch is taken by Sagamodi out in the deep. And Shale Shah's got another. He's got 3. Titans lose their 4th on 111. Iftikhar out for 33. Watch the side-on angle. As Iftikhar looks to go around the corner, and they had the player set, the trap set. Saga taking a very good catch. Jafar Khan, he gets one down the leg side. He's got the wickets, just getting a little loose here at the end of his third over. Shale. And gets that one to do the right thing. Left alone by Arun Desai. End of another successful over for the Marbles. The Titans after 13, 114 for 4. Well, at least it stopped raining. Skies have got a bit brighter over to the northwest, so maybe just passing rain. Sambhav Shah to continue, as Mara decides to argue with me about the weather. They are lighter clouds than they were before. I'm not saying they're not still quite dark. I'm just saying they're lighter than they were when we saw rain on that camera, which is good news. Cause a catch. Anchor Vashishta has to move. Can't get there. Along the ground to long on. Finds the single. And that's too wide from Sambo. So after the wickets are falling, getting back into the runs a bit here. 9 runs last over, 7 this over already. Only halfway through it. That one turns back inside the tram lines for a dot. No run available to converge. And a very quick over, as always from Sambhav. 7 runs coming from it, 14 done. Titans 121 for 4. 6 overs remaining. It's about 5 minutes to 8. This could be the fastest 20 overs we've seen in Morning League this year, Myra. We've seen plenty of slow ones. We've seen plenty of penalties handed out for slow over rates. But they have until 8:20, 8:30 if there's a bit of a late start. And they're not going to go anywhere near that. Good fielding from Patwa. Cutting that one off. Saving at least one. As well hit from Arun Desai. Well, he wants to run again. Not a good idea. So Jafar sends him back wisely. This time he can find a gap. And it was hit too hard. Hashtagani's out there in deep cover and it's ricocheted off him and gone over the ropes for 4. Rare mistake out in the deep from Harsh. It was hit incredibly powerfully. Just watch this. It goes crunch. Bang. Back live. And again picks out point. Picks out Patwa at point. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Picked out point of Patois. 2 balls left to the Shao Shah. 4 over spell. Now 1. Been very well getting the marvels back in this game, but he'll be bowled out after this delivery. Oh, that almost carried to Sambhav at that backward point. 1 bounce. Gets away with it. That's the end of Shale Shah. 4 overs. 3 for 18. 3 for 18. Marvellous effort from Shale Shah. Sambhav Shah's going to bowl out here. He's bowled 3 overs, none for 20 so far. $125 for 4. Thought they were going to look at maybe 200 Myra at one point there with that 61-run opening partnership. Some more runs from Iftikhar, but Marvels have pegged this back. 5 overs to go, Myra. You know the rules. What's your prediction?
163.
I think that's a pretty good prediction, to be honest. That is a rank full toss, just below waist height. Should have ended up in the swimming pool. It ended up being just a single. No, it is a no ball in the end. It was very high. I'm going to go 173, so I'll go 10 more than you. That's a lot, though. They're going to have to put on 10 and over from here to get there. We'll see. They've got the batting to do it. It's heaved out. Just a single off the free hit. Now Jafar Khan, just a mild 2 off 6 so far for him. But we know he is very dangerous as well. That said, he's just skied that up in the air. Sambhav's going to take his own catch here and get a caught and bowl. And that's the end of the dangerous Jafar Khan for 2. Titans lose their 5th on 128. Mrutyunjay Giri to the crease at number 7 for the Titans. Also dangerous with the bat. They bat deep, this Titans team. And Sambhav now with 1 in the wicket column. Well, he might have 2 here, but it's going to fall safe, will it? No, Shao Shah has taken an incredible catch. Ridiculous. Sambhav comes screaming across. Only Shale Shah could have taken that catch. Giri departs for a golden duck, and the Titans lose their 6th on 128. What a catch this was. Look at how far Shale Shah made it there. Then diving forward, kept the hands underneath it. Well, I stand in awe. I don't think the rest of the Marvels can believe it. But I've seen Shale do things in the deep like that before. That's why he's out there. And that's the end of Giri. And Sambhav, who had 0 wickets at the start of this over, is now on a hat-trick. Shale got 3 for. Sambhav now has 2 for 23. Here we go, hat-trick ball. And almost. One more ball left for Sambhav Shah in his spell today. Along the ground from Shash Chandru. He can get off the mark, retain strike. Another big over for the Marbles. 16 done, 4 remain. The Titans 129 for 6. Ankavashishta to bowl over number 17. Along the ground out to long on this time. Just off camera. There it is. Somul Shah out there long off. Haven't mentioned Somul much today. He hasn't had too much work to do. Well, he's got some work to do here, and that will be collecting the ball over the ropes for 6. Big one from Arun Desai. A maximum. I think it's gone over the netting a touch. It's donated to... Watch it in the replay on this camera only. And it goes up and up and up. And Somul Shah is merely a passenger watching that one as it runs away down to the Kowloon Bowling Club. So new ball, replacement ball required. And back live. Oh, this sure should be out, but it's not. Khan Bajetti has just put that one down. Perhaps the eyes lit up wide. Though, they'll get a run for it as well, but could have easily been a stumping. It's those ones where you see it, you know he's gone down the track, he's missed it. Perhaps Anka deliberately pushed that one wide. Stays in his crease this time and swatting at butterflies. Missed it all. He's certainly not going to die wondering here, Arun Desai. With 3.5 overs remaining, he is swinging hard. And this is going to be a chance. Somul Shah getting underneath it. Judges it well and takes the catch. Arun Desai departs for 17. Anka Vashishta strikes. Titans 137 for 7. Great catch from Somul in the deep. We said we hadn't mentioned him much. And then he's been in the action this over. Very nice from Arun Desai to hit that one so it stayed on camera just to the right of screen. Somul Shah takes the catch. Anka Vashishta's got 2 and the Titans are now in a bit of bother. I think both our scores are looking dodgy, Myra. 137 for 7, just 3 wickets remaining. Kumar Singh out to the crease. That's Chandru scoring a boundary, though, to finish off the over. 17 done. Another wicket falling. Oh, that was a 6, in fact. There's a replay of Chandru's maximum. Out through deep square leg for the left-hander. Simit Parekh back into the attack. Opened the bowling today. It was a little expensive in his first two, going for 22. That very rapid-fire opening partnership between Rawat and Venkatesh. That one has gone down the leg side. Big appeal from Simit, but umpire Imran Arif just signalling going down the leg. 15 extras so far, a little expensive for the marbles. Well, 146 on the board now. My 173 might be a chance. Around the wicket. Just dragging that one well down the leg. Myra's now already starting to make excuses. And you haven't even lost yet. There's still 2.5 overs to go. You've got 163. Oh, this could be a wicket. Bajedia gets underneath it, takes a diving rolling catch. And Simit gets his first. Chandru departs for 8. Titans 147 for 8. Skied up in the air. It was there to be plucked. Again off the pads going down leg, but just a complete mishit from Chandru. And Ramakrishnan's coming out to the crease, but before he comes out to the crease, he's running back off the ground in looking for a helmet. There we go. He collects that one from the captain, Hitesh Chabria, for the Titans. And we'll head out to the middle. And face what's just the third delivery of this over. While he walks out, Myra, give us a little baby bowling card. Let's see how everyone's done today. So a wicket now for Parekh, 2 for Anchor, 3 for Shale and a 2 for Sambhav. Still overs left for the captain, Ankad Shah. He might bowl the next over, we'll see. Thank you for that, Myra. Ramakrishnan's now out in the middle. So we're ready to get underway again. He hits hard just to the left of Anchor, who manages to put the hands out and stop that one. So a single gets off the mark. It's again down the leg side to Kumar Singh. Oh, should be out. It is out. And that's the end of Singh as the Titans are falling away here. They lose their 9th with a mix-up run out. Singh departs for 1. Titans 148 for 9. Watching the replay, pick up, throw onto the stumps, easy out. Have a look at that one from behind as Hitesh Chabria comes out to the crease at number 11, the captain. So he's gone for a wander, but there's no run there. Ramakrishnan says, "Where are you going, Praveen?" Well, you're going back to the dugout now. Right, 1 ball left of another good over for the Marvels as they tighten the screws on the Titans. Hitesh, tip and run to Neil Patwa, and just through for a single. So Chabria will retain strike. 18 done, 2 remain, 1 wicket in hand. The Titans 149 for 9. Not going to be Anchor Shah yet. Anchor Vashishta is going to bowl out here. That gets the penultimate over duties. Oh, zips that one through. Beats Hitesh. Beats Khan. Two dots to start with is good. Oh, another one beating Hitesh outside off. It's purchase on this one. Makes Sambhav do some work out in the deep, coming around from backward square. $150 up. That single, and another single here into a vacant mid-wicket region. It has slowed down a touch. This is going to fall safely. Not even Shale Shah can get to that one. So 3 singles to round out the 19th. The Titans 152 for 9. 1 over remains. And who will it be to bowl? Yeah, the captain's not going to bowl. Simit Prek's going to finish off. 3 overs, 1 for 26 so far. Oh, hitting hard, but won't beat Sumal out in the deep. I think you've got me on this one, Myra. I can't see 20 runs being scored in the next 5 deliveries. Not impossible. But for the number 10 and 11, well, 8 and 11. Tough ask. That's pretty much similar from Ramakrishnan this time to Somul Shah, a little wider. It's unfortunate. Means it was off camera. Oh, that's going to be big. That's a marvellous 6. The number 11, Hitesh Chabria, up and over, square leg. Big maximum. Very nicely played. Back live. Swinging hard. That's going to be a dot. Missed that one. Well, that's going to be runs as well, I think. That's not going to make the boundary as Pranav Shah chases it down. No, it will beat him in the end. Another good boundary.
This week, Hong Kong-China men's player Kowloon Chalu joins us in the dugout.
Look, it's something that's always been a long-term dream of mine to play for Hong Kong, China. And it didn't really sink in until I actually got my cap from, obviously, Barber, who was there. Coming back, playing with Wakas Barkap, who's been my coach growing up, and some of my mates too. You know, it's been such a wild journey and something that I wouldn't have ever sort of pictured when I was a young kid.
Watch on Cricket Hong Kong China YouTube, listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Follow us on our socials here at Kowloon Cricket Club for all the latest information. Facebook, Instagram, X and on YouTube. Scan the QR code today.
Join Hong Kong's premier junior cricket program at KCC, catering for all ages from under 5s right through to under 17s. The KCC JCP also has a dedicated girls program for all ages. Scan the QR code to sign up today.
This week, Hong Kong China men's player Kowloon joins us in the dugout.
Look, it's something that always been a long-term dream of mine to play for Hong Kong China. And it didn't really sink in until I actually got my cap from, obviously, Barber, who was there. Coming back, playing with Wakas Barkap, who's been my coach growing up, and some of my mates too. You know, it's been such a wild journey and something that I wouldn't have ever sort of pictured when I was a young kid.
Watch on Cricket Hong Kong China YouTube, listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Innings break done here at Kowloon Cricket Club for the KCC Morning League. Grade 1 match, Bushy with you. Titans putting on 164 for 9. Very quick 20 overs bowled by Sky Warriors Marvel, so no penalty runs, which has been rare this season. Running on time for once as the umpires head out to the middle. Imran Arif there going to square leg. Umpire Akash Yadav will officiate the first 5 overs. Opening the batting for the Marvels, needing 165 for victory. Pranav Shah and Khan Bajetti, the wicketkeeper. See who's opening the bowling, but it does look like Chandru at the moment with ball in hand. The gloves on, bottom of the screen, Iftikhar Ahmed. Chandru is lining up to bowl over number 1. So we'll get the countdown ready and be ready to get underway shortly. Game on. As Chandru bowls to Khan. Khan Bajetia starts. Bang. Forward of square. In the air, but safely done. Back live. Goes on the offside, but there is protection out at deep cover. Have a look around the field and see where they do have fielders. They've got a third inside the circle, gully point, deep cover, catching extra cover, mid-off. As Chandru comes in again, and misses that one. Pranav, first ball on strike for him. Mid on, square leg. There must be somebody out in the deep that I can't see, Myra. Maybe a deep mid wicket. I'll have a look on the camera shortly. There is that deep mid-wicket, just in the shadows below our broadcast area, so I'm hiding in the tents. Short and cut away, again out to the deep cover. Looks like Jafar Khan out there near the training nets. Stays inside the trams, a big swing outside off from Khan. So 6 runs coming from the first. Sky Warrior Marvels, 6 for none, needing another 159 at 8.37. Pranav Shah going big through cow corner this time. picked it up off stump and deposited it over the ropes for the first maximum for the Marvels. A bit of ball chasing going on as deep mid wicket comes in and a wide-ish long on towards cow corner out in the deep. And this time Giri straying down the leg side. Fast but cut hard out into the deep on the offside through cover point, but Jafar is able to come around and cut that one off and save 3. And again down the leg side. So a few extras in that first innings, starting with a few in this one as well. First over was tidy from Chandru, but Gary straying a couple of times. And just a chop down to Hitesh at that short third. Similar little cordon that we saw from the Marvels in the first innings. Maybe a little finer gully rather than a backward point. Oh, that one bounce, almost carrying it to Chandru in a catching position at that extra cover. That's the slower one, and almost to Chandru. It's going to be 4, down to the little red tractor. First time today, our friend, the little red tractor in the action. Little red tractor's got some matting on its scoop. Bit of protection for anyone crunching it through extra cover, like that. And back live. Fuller length outside off. That'll be a dot to finish off a big over for the Marvels with 13 runs coming from it. Marvels at 19 for the loss of no wicket after 2, needing another 1 and 46 at 8.11. Chandru continuing. That one's not far away from carrying to point either. A charge this time from Pranav, and he's gone down towards the scoreboard this time. Races away down towards the groundkeeper's shed. 4 more for the Marvels as Pranav moves into double figures. Another little shuffle forward. This is in the air as low as Ramakrishnan tries to get down. The catch has been put down. Pranav gets a life on 12. Tough chance, but it was definitely there. Watch the replay from this angle. And just falling short. And then going backward a square now. Khan came a long way down and then sent back. Pranav back on strike. There's the charge again. Beats one. Won't beat Ajit Chacko. He comes around to his left from mid-off. Sort of fast start from the Titans. And this one is faster, even still by the Marbles. Do a comparison at halfway through the power play at the end of this delivery. Ramakrishnan's hurt his hand on that diving catch as well. He's been moved to square leg and he's still looking at his hand. And beats point. And won't beat Jafar Khan again. And good work in the deep. So a string of singles to finish off and over where a chance went begging. After three, the Marvels are 27 for the loss of no wicket, needing another 138 at 8.12. Well, it's a lot tighter because they must have scored a maximum off the last delivery of the third over in the first innings, because the Titans after three were 26 for the loss of no wicket. So even Stevens so far. Giri to bowl a second. Went for 13 in his first. Khan on strike. Hits hard straight to Ajit Chacko. Well, not straight to. He had to move a little bit to his right. Had to get himself on camera. Does the fielding. Full, another call's a catch. It's going to beat the gully fielder for four, though. Praveen Kumar Singh missing that one to his left. It was hit hard. Got it on the half volley, just going past the right hand. They're going to run here, and it's good running, putting pressure on the field. A little bobble. Venkatesh there at mid-on, usually a very solid fielder. Should see him with the ball in hand at some point soon as well. This could be out, and right on cue. Teddy's a good fielder, takes a good catch. Pranav departs for 14. Venkatesh with the catch. Giri strikes. The Marvels are 32 for 1. Straight down the throat. Easy pickings for Venki. And Giri gets in the wicket column early inside the power play. Anka Vashishta goes to the middle to join Khan Pajetia. We talked about danger men in that first innings. Well, quite obviously, this man about to take strike, probably the biggest danger to the Titans today. Marvels do bat very deep, but Anka Vashishta can finish a game single-handedly. They want to get this wicket early. Might want to let him get settled. Anka Vashishta causing some changes in the field as Venkatesh goes running all the way back to a wideish long on. And there's probably a deep mid-wicket as well. Oh, he's just popped that one up over the top of Ajay. One-handed, almost going to go to the boundary, but he's picked the longest boundary to do that shot too. So he'll just walk on through for 2. I tell you what, Khan Pajetti is very lucky he got that bat down just at the last minute. He was just trotting there. He just got that bat down. Now there's some discussion between the captain Chabria and umpire Akash Yadav. That discussion's done. Good throw in from Ajay Chako, as you expect. He's right down on the ropes, the longest boundary, and managed a direct hit. Caused some interest from the Titans. Right, 1 ball left to the 4th. Bashista on strike. And strike he does. That is just a punch 6. It's just huge. Really didn't have to put much effort into it. Used the pace of Giri. Got it out of the middle. And off it flies for 6. Danger man he is. That nice straight bat. Uses his shoulders to generate the power. And gets his first maximum. So a wicket and 13 runs again off the bowling of Giri. So he's got 1 for 26 so far. And we'll see a change in bowling here. It's going to be Kumar Singh for the first time today with the left arm. New into the Titans lineup this year. Going by where he's standing, I'm assuming it's going to be left arm spin and around the wicket to start with. Well, do comparison again after 4 overs. Marvels 40 for 1. Titans were 45 for none. They did slow down. They were in the 90s after 10 overs. We thought 200 a chance there, but just 164 in the end, which is a very chaseable target. They'll need to take wickets and wickets regularly. Right, ready to see Praveen to bowl his first over. Khan just punches one out to deep cover. Been a popular man out there, Jafar Khan. Now, this might be a baptism of fire for Kumar Singh. There's Vashishta back on strike. Can he generate the wicket that they so desperately want? Oh, that's not where he wanted to go, and a misfield's going to give Anchor another boundary. It's the captain that had the fumble down at the ropes for the Titans, and so it's a good ball to start with from Kumar Singh. That one's come out of the middle though. Another 4. What's that strike rate, Myra? 400? 16 off 4. Okay, back live. Oh, Anchor, after 4 deliveries, has decided to get inventive and go the reverse this time. Misses it completely. And that's going to be another dot. So 3 dots to end off the over. 9 runs coming from Kumar Singh's first. After 5, the Marvels 49 for 1. Venkatesh into the attack to finish off the power play for the Titans. First one was nice and fast. Outside off, no damage done. But generating some pace early. One of the Titans strike bowlers. Noted wicket taker. He'll need to today. You want to break this partnership and perhaps get 2 or 3 more. After that passing shower this morning and the dark clouds that we were talking about, it's blue skies now at Kowloon Cricket Club. Lovely day for cricket. It's still bemusing to me how it was raining on one side of the ground and not on the other, but didn't affect the game. Continued on. Now blazing sunshine. Keeps that one just inside the trams. Khan winds up, but the dots are racking up. That's a team maiden now. 3 dot balls to finish off the previous, 3 to start the 6th, and slowing things down here for the Marvels. I mean, you can see their run rate is still well ahead of the run rate required. But a wicket here would certainly mix things up. Khan giving himself too much room now. Wants to go backward of point in the air, I think, is the plan. And use the pace of Venkatesh to get that nice boundary towards the pavilion. Goes fuller this time. Bump ball to the bowler. Well, 1 ball left to the power play. 1 more run to the half-century mark. 1 more dot ball to bring up the first maiden of today. Which one is going to happen? Well, they're definitely going to end up finishing off the over. That's in the air, out 3 point. He finally gets it done, gets the 4, gets the half century for the Marvels to round out the power play. They are 53 for 1 after 6. Praveen Kumar Singh to continue. Finished his last over with 3 dots to Anka Vashishta. He's going to bowl to him again now. Power play done so they can spread the field. Deep square leg, deep mid-wicket, wideish long on, long off, and deep cover. 5 outside the circle. Vacant leg side. Actually, no one inside the circle on the leg side, so there's a single there every day of the week. Four inside the circle on the offside in catching positions. Pajedia. There might have been an edge on that one, I'm not sure. As soon as it went past the bat, Kumar was appealing. Iftikhar putting the ball down made him stop that appeal. A miss hit from Khan, but manages to miss hit it into a gap for a single. There's good bowling here from the Titans. Pegging it back, keeping the run rate required pressure on. Slowly creeping up past 8. They will need to find wickets. Oh, that's cheeky. That is cheeky. Just a little dab poke, nice and fine. No fine leg. Nobody backward of square, in fact, on the leg side. So Anka Vashishta brings out the tricks and does the little flick scoop for 4. Yeah, they made the adjustment now. Hitesh Chabria, the captain of the Titans, has gone from that 3rd on the circle to fine leg inside the circle. And that is smoke. They had Ramakrishnan out at deep square leg. He only had to run 4 or 5 metres to his right, but it had already gone over the boundary by the time he got there. And back-to-back 4s for Anka. He's up to the quarter century mark already off 10 deliveries, and he's faced 3 dot balls in that 10. This time, back to the easy single and retained strike. 11 runs, 10 runs, I should say, coming from the 7th. The marbles are 64. It is 11. I was right. We're just waiting for the 1 to go in. 64 for 1. Comparison time after 7. The Titans were 77 for 1. Put the worm up. Show the comparison, Myra. Good job. There you can go and see. But it was a real fast first 10. And then it started to plateau a touch until some good runs right at the end there, getting the score up to 164. Venkatesh Bamineni will bowl a second here. Only 4 runs coming from his first. And now it's Anka's turn to play over the top of it. He's bowled 7 deliveries, 6 of them dots so far for Venki. That one just goes through very straight mid-on. Well, the anchor started running, but the ball went straight to Chandru. So Khan was not interested in that one. Good call in the end. That's skied in the air. Two converging. Splits the gap between the two of them. Archie Chaco and Chandru both got within a metre of that one as it fell right between them. Unlucky. Khan survives, gets the single. Along the ground, this time out through Cow Corner. Now, this sounded good off the bat, and it's bounced off the chest of Desai out in the deep, and I think it's gone for 4. Oh. That's hit high on the chest as it went straight through the hands. Let's see what we get on the replay here at top of screen. He's in the shadows there, comes running in. Hope he's okay. No, apologies, that's not Arun Desai out there. That is Kumar Singh. Archie Chaco to continue, to bowl his first over, I should say, number 9 for the team. It was just a decision, I think, from umpire Imran Arif if it was a wide or no ball. It was that wide. It was very close to the edge of the pitch. Oh, this is beautifully played. Pick the gap through extra cover. Down to some workers repairing the training nets here at Kowloon Cricket Club. Very nicely played. Still going at over 200. Not going at 400 anymore, though. Slowed down a touch. Still only faced 15 deliveries. Calls of 2 early, but Arun Desai does the fielding. Keeps it to 1. What's this partnership up to, Myra? 45. Just waiting to bring in Venki from long off to mid off. Oh, a bit of chin music from Archie Chaco. another dot ball. Pegging it back here, Aji, after the early boundary. A scoop out just off that off stump. Had to get bat on that one. Did. 3 dot balls in a row. Again. And Aji close this one out. Keep it down. One of the tidiest overs so far from the Titans. Oh, well, there's some commentators' curse for you, Myra. Because that is big. Up and on top of the training nets for 6. Rounds out the over with 12 coming off it now. 9 done. The Marvels are 83 for 1. And that brings up the 50-run partnership as well. 51 off 32 deliveries. Picking up the milestone. With that maximum, the second one of the partnership. 7 4s and 2 6s. Venkatesh to bowl a third. He's been tidy. None for 11 so far. But he needs to find a wicket. He's not going to do it dragging it down the leg side though. Need to re-bowl. Oh, that's hit hard. Chandru's out there at long on now. He does very well. Thoughts of a second, not available. Oh, that's a very good ball. Honing in on that off stump, but just outside this time with the Yorker length. Oh, that's cleverly played. Backed away and found that gap through gully for 4 this time. Oh, there's a caller catch, but it's just falling short of Aji Chako. He did that big throw in again, and it was wide, very wide. The anchor would have been short of his ground there if it was a direct hit. 'Twas not, so it's merely theoretical. As Vashishtha's back on strike. Again, comes forward, just push too long off again, where Chako is waiting in the deep. They've got their 8 runs from the over already, which is more than required. Cut away in the air. Oh, and the catch has been put down. I think it's Kumar Singh out there again. It's gone through his hands and hit the body again. He's going to have some bruises come Friday. That will go in the books as a dot, but also a chance with Bajetia put down on 38. Halfway mark, 10 overs done. The Sky Warrior Marvels are 91 for 1, needing another 74. Same time, the Titans were 93 for 1. Well, that's hit nicely, and I think it's picked the gap. It has. 4 runs, Anka Vashishtha. How many boundaries has he got now, Myra? That's his 5th for... Khan Bajetti has got more, in fact, in his 38. There's the 2 of them race to see who can get to the half-century mark first. This is not going to clear the ropes. Arun Desai gets underneath it, and he takes the catch. That's a massive wicket. Aji Chako breaks through. Anka Vashishtha departs for 39 as the Marvels lose their second on 95. Too much bottom hand on this one from Ankur. And Desai with a well-judged catch. Big wicket. Big partnership comes to an end as well. Harsh Dagani heads out to the middle at number 4 to join Khan Bajetia. And Jagani just cuts away, but can't find the gap yet. He uses the wrist to smother that one, but straight to Rawat at extra cover. So this is a good fight back from the Titans. They need more of it. They need more wickets. The team from the Marvels bats so very deep. Still to come, Shal Shah, Neil Patwa, Saumul Shah, Sambhav Shah. Plenty of batting to come. And that's again straight to Howden. So a very good over for the Titans and Arji Charko. 4 runs and a wicket coming from it. After 11, the Marvels 95 for 2. Praveen Kumar Singh back into the attack. 2 overs so far, none for 20. And drag down on... Oh, actually went over the top of the middle stump. I thought it was going down leg there, but... Oh, hit back. And that was a chance. Gone begging for the left hand there of the left-handed Kumar Singh. Didn't get hands on it, but got hands in the vicinity. Single. All of a sudden, the run rate, I was about to say, has gone back up over 8, but that's a 4. That's going to help proceedings. Harsh Jagani with his first boundary of the day. And just with one delivery, the run rate required drops under 8 again. 7.71 from here. Watch a replay on this very nice stroke. Pick the gap through cow corner. Quick single. Direct hit. We'll have a look at this one. Didn't ground his bat. Risky. He was clearly in if he'd put his bat down because he was just jogging over the line to get in. Anyway, he survives in the end of the over. 8 runs coming from it after 12. The Marvels 103 for 2. At 4 bringing up the century for the Marvels. They need another 62 in the final 8 at 7.75. First time today, Jafar Khan into the attack. Myra and I just talking in the over break. He's a quality bowler. Can be hard to hit with his spin. And he can bowl the 13th, 15th, 17th and 19th if he's fired up. Not coming on to into the attack until the 13th over. Jafar Khan to Harsh Dagani. Well, we talked him up, Myra, and he starts with a wide. Have to re-bowl that one. There's a single out to Chandru through Cow corner. Khan Bajetti, 39 off 35. That was... Well, I'm with Khan on that one. I think that probably was outside the trams, but maybe he's exaggerated attempt to hit it. Puts it in the book as a dot. And that's out. Iftikhar with a throw onto the stubs, and Bajetia departs for 39. Marvels lose their third on 105. To the crease at number 5 for the Sky Warriors Marvels, it is Shail Shah. 3 wickets and a absolute specky of a catch in the first innings. Now has to come out and try to help their team find 60 runs off 45 deliveries. It's exactly 8 runs per over, the equation, which is very close to what it was when the innings started. And 7 wickets in hand. And Jafar, as we said, ever dangerous. It was self-inflicted from Bajetia, deciding to charge and missing it. Shah Shah playing for the Kowloon Cricket Club Tartars in Saturday Division 1 now. Scored some runs in a washed-out game last weekend on a Saturday up at HKCC. I think he did. Made some runs in one of the games. Anyway, he's got to make some runs today for the Sky Warriors Marvels. Harsh wants a quick single, and then he gets through safely, very quick between the wickets. His call. He gets through. This has been a tidy start, apart from that wide. And that one, little scoop to nowhere. Gets a single as well. Let's see. Mix up that the Titans can roll, bringing Jafar Khan on late. Makes it difficult to get the runs on the board in the second half of the innings. He bowls to Shail Shah, who sweeps nicely. There's 2 in the deep. And it's going to be 4. The 2 of them got there, but it's bounced off the foot of, I believe, Harendra Rawat and gone over the boundary. So Shail starts nicely. It was only worth 1, but it looked nice and it got the full reward for the sweep shot. 111 for 3, 54 off the final 7. 7.71 runs per over required. Harsh Dagani on strike, and Ramakrishnan to have a bowl. First time today for Rummer as well. Sounded nice off the bat, but he's picked out Chandru at long on. Did not have to move. Takes the single and rotates the strike back to Shale. And again, at least one. Harsh is talking to. They're going to run on the arm of Chandru. They are. And safely through. That was very quick between the wickets. Harsh Tagani made it with a metre or two to spare, to be honest. And can't beat Aji, who parries it just across. Hands it back to Ramakrishnan. Charge, big top edge. Chabria gets underneath it and bobbles it. Ramakrishnan should have had the wicket of Harsh Tagani. He gets a life on 9. On the replay, it was skied in the air. That's not the ball that we want to see the replay of, though. And it's cut, and it just parries off. Kumar Singh keeps it to a dot. And doesn't matter about Harsh Tagani because he's gone straight through the gate of Shale Shah, bowled as Ramakrishna gets the big wicket. 4 wickets now for the Marvels. They're 116, still requiring another 49. Good over from Ramakrishnan on the back of Jafar Khan's over. Neil Padwa comes to the crease. Big six from Harsh Jagani, and then the finesse for a 4. Now it's looking more in the Marvels' favour now. 10 runs off the last 2 deliveries. Almost got it down to a runner ball. 36 off 32 now. Oh, full toss. No ball. So this is more runs. And 2 in the field, arguing who was going to field that one. Chandru and Decide. Neither decided because it went straight between the 2 of them. 4 off a no ball. Free hit coming up as well. It's all going horribly wrong for the Titans after that wicket in the previous over. So here's the free hit. And with freedom to swing the arms, goes big. Massive over. This one is Harsh Jagani into the 30s. If my counting's correct, Myra, Harsh Jagani started this over on 10. He's now 31. Scored a single, a 6, a 4, a 4 and a 6. 21 runs this over. Now wide, it's all going horribly wrong. 25 run over so far. And well under a runner ball now. Jafar just wants to get out of this over. And that's going to be 4 as well because they had long off inside the circle. And Harsh Jagani making a late charge to get player of the match here, Harsh. 35 off 17. Wow. How many off that over in the end, Myra? 29 runs. That's a big over. Put the Hong Kong up. Let's have a look. Because I don't think there's been... It's going to be one big tower. Ha! There it is. The Hong Kong with a big 15th over. The Marvels now 145 for 4. They need exactly 20 off the last 5, which of course is 4 and over. And Neil Patwa, who got to watch all that fireworks last over, back on strike. Aji Chako to bowl his 3rd over. Starts with a dot. Can't dot it out from now. Wickets required for the Titans. Neil Padwa, very, very good batter. Uses the soft hands and the quick running of Harsh Jagani. Doesn't even bother to throw that one with no one inside the circle on the leg side. So that's the kind of pressure they can put on the leg side. Anything that strays onto middle and leg, it's an easy single with nobody inside the circle. You got a deep backward square, deep forward square, deep mid wicket, long on. All sitting right on the rope, so... That's a nice delivery, keeping it wide outside off. Got a deep cover point as well. No point in place. Just a backward point and a gully. A full toss. Tried to be inventive. No. And get the 1. Quick shy. Ramakrishnan doing the fielding. Had to come all the way in. And they might have moved him inside the circle from deep backward square, which is why you could do the fielding. Patwa back on strike. Just the 2 singles so far this over. As Aji looks to fight back. This could be out. Ramakrishna's getting underneath it. Skied up in the air. He does take the catch. Neil Patwa goes for 2. As the Marbles lose their 5th on 147. Aji Chako has 2. This was sky high from Neil Patwa, looking to punch it over the Somal Shah to the crease at number 7. Still 18 runs required. $18 off 25. Somal Shah is a big hitter as well. And they've still got Soundbov to come. Ankit Shah. Saga Modi. So if we had the Wasp projector on screen, I reckon it'd still be in favour of the Marbles, but 1 or 2 more wickets here in the last 4.1 overs, and the Titans could steal a victory. Chako to Somal. He swings hard, the left-hander through forward square. Interesting, they didn't change the field setup very much for the left-hander. Just a long on and a deep forward square in place. Late in the game, not a lot of changes in the field. That's the end of a very good over from Ajit. 3 runs and a wicket. As Venkatesh comes back into the attack to bowl the 17th. He'll bowl out here. 3 overs, none for 19. He was good in his first 3 against some big hitting from the Marvels. Now, he needs to find a wicket. No wicket so far for Baminini. None for 19. He'll be bowling to Somal Shah. And an easy single through to Chandru in the deep. And Harsh Degani, he's played very nicely. He played 1 over very nicely. He's on 36. He's been running hard as well. Full and just eases it out into the deep on the offside. The left-right combination making the Titans do a little bit of work in the field. Jafar Khan, you can see there, left of screen, coming across each side to get into extra cover and catching position. 150 up with that single as well for the Marvels. They just need 15 more. Very nicely played, but straight to a backward point on the 45, but no one backing up allows a second. Good running. Said that many a time with Harsh Degani today. Oh, that's got to be close. No. And it's going to be 4 leg byes. We're on a side angle, so you can't really tell, but That had to be awfully close. Umpire Yadav immediately signalling going down leg, so that saved Sommel there, and they get 4 runs out of it as well, as everyone was busy appealing. Well, might not have been LBW the ball before, but it's no doubt this time as the off stump is smashed into by Venki. He gets his first wicket and Sommel Shah departs for 4. Marvels lose their 6th wicket on 156. Well, is there a twist in the tail? We said they needed to get wickets. They're getting a wicket each over at the moment. Sambhav Shah comes to the crease. Captain Ankit Shah's now having to pad up. I don't think he wanted to pad up. He wanted his team to get these runs without him having to pad up. But they're still 9 runs shy of a victory. And just 4 wickets in hand now. And Venkatesh still got a ball left. These two can do it with ease. That said, someone's parked their car at deep point. Same as Sommel Shah's not in, because that's his deep square leg. He could pepper that van. Okay, Sambhav. This goes out. 2 bounces out into the deep to Giri at deep cover. So it'll be a single to finish off the over. Marvels need 8 more with 3 overs remaining and 4 wickets in hand. Giri back into the attack to bowl number 18, over number 18. 2 overs, 1 for 26 so far. Sambhav on strike. Uses the wrist nicely. It's going to beat the field. 4 runs. 1 more of them and the Marvels will be victors today. Here we go. Giri again to Sambhav. Eases it on the offside just for 1. This little innings from Harsh Jagani probably deserves to hit the winning runs here. Goes aerial. It's not going to get caught. It should get, yes, good pick up from Jafar. 1 bounce. So another single as we grind our way to the end of this game. 2 more runs required. It will be the Marvels in their first game this season, getting the win. Last year's finalists, of course, for Grade 1 KCC Morning League. Oh, and that's been flicked straight to a waiting Rawat at mid-wicket, who takes an easy catch, and that's the end of Sambhav Shah. I don't think either Sambhav or Rawat expected that to happen. But it did. And now the captain, Ankit Shah, has to come out and try to find 2 more runs. 2 runs, 3 wickets. The Titans are all having a chat like they can win this. They just need a hat-trick here, I reckon. Get a hat-trick. Go back in time, score 20 more runs. Yep, Titans are going to get the win. But they were just a few runs too shy today. If they got my 173, it'd be very interesting. Here we go. Giri to the captain of the Marvels, Ankit Shah. Sadot. Final delivery of the 18th. Oh, that's going to finish the game, is it? Is there anyone going to cut that one off? No, they're not. That's the ball game. The captain gets it done. Ankit Shah with a boundary at the end of the 18th. And the Marvels are victorious here by 3 wickets. Player of the match goes to Shail Shah for his 3 wickets and one of the best catches I've seen in my career. We'll have a look at the batting and bowling card, Mara, before we wrap up today's broadcast. And a couple of 39s and a 38 getting the job done for the Marvels. Opener Khan Bajetia with a 39 off 37. Anka Vashista 39 off 20. And Harsh Chagani not out on 38. A very nice knock it was from him. The bowling card for the Titans today, and a couple of doubles, 2 for Giri, 2 for 36, and a 2 for 19 for Aji Chako. Singles for Venki, Jafar Khan and Ramakrishnan Saranga. So there we have it, a 3-wicket victory for the Sky Warrior Marvels in the KCC Morning League Grade 1 match. We'll be back tomorrow morning from 7 a.m. with Grade 2. It's the IRC Charlie Bears up against the other Sky Warriors team, the Sky Warriors Incredibles. That'll be live from 7 a.m. But until then, it's Aaron Bush signing off.